repeat. Hey, I ain't hearing nothing haters say. Let them talk about us. My whole crew is about 100 deep. Gotta walk around it. I kill it and then I walk away. Put the chalk around it. I just get low key and watch them talk about it. Talk about it, yeah.
Legends on 3, 2, 1.
That's how. Go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that. Please, please don't. Go that, go that, go that, go that, go that with me. Go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that.
Man, they even got enough change in the meter. Double part looking like Bane in the beater. Her friend keep helping detangle the weave. Only jump in the front seat to play with the speakers. Let them might blast, Dutch I might pass. Plus when I stop I might customize fans. Plus like brush like plus I got them up. Plus size Panamera truck. I hop out the roof. Yeah, dime on my left wrist and she got the flu. Yeah, watch look like checks mix is post up be blue. She know it's 2 seats so she leave her best friends. Bust down my dad face your chain.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Lions and the Commanders, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 24.
We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Washington Commanders. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about this Commanders team coming into play here today. They were winners last time out. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They begin the drive on the ground with Allen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash too.
Here's a 2nd and 5. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That 2nd down play nets a -4. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Fielded at about the 28. And just a 30-yard punt that time, and the Lions will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
At the 43-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
A gain of 12. First down, Detroit.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Chase Young racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. 2nd and 11. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And out of bounds right around the 20. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. And in for the Lions touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Commanders, nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start. Is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because, to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
3rd and 2. Operating from the gun. Ford. That'll be caught by Rodgers. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. Ford. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Ford. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights on in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
At the 22-yard line.
2nd and 5. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with second and a yard.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now a dump off here complete, and he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3. Ball right on the 50-yard line, and here's second down and 7. Now a give right side, Flowers. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Detroit.
He'll drop to throw. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he gets this one down to the 24. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Back to throw now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal. On play action, they'll throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on first and goal. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. They'll set up a throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they'll see what they can do on third and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up first and 10. Throw right side complete to Dotson. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Ford. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Washington going to send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Lions to take over. They were losers to Philadelphia a week ago. Now they find themselves in the lead as they start this drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to throw. can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Chase Young. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw caught by Flowers. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they?
The 29-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Ford. That is taken in by Rodgers. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
They go play action here on 1st down. Target is to Dotson, and he's got it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Operating from the gun. Ford looking middle, and that's complete. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Operating from the gun. Ford. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Commanders 7.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Flowers, and able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll keep it on the ground. Flowers, well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Washington offense heading out. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Third down and 13.
It's third down and 13.
Looking to throw. Ford. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Washington going to send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. This is caught by Williams. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Commanders' 34-yard line.
Back to throw again. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. They'll look to throw again. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got his tight end, that's complete. That's Richards. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Back to throw here. That one into the hands of Flowers. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Taking it about the 1. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Washington going to go on offense one last time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
To throw on 2nd down. Ford. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will do it for this first half. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
Chase Young getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon. Out of the gun now on third down. He finds his man, complete. That's Flowers. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be fourth down. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Pulled in at the 24. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. First possession of the second half now for Washington. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
31 yards on the punt there. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Another shot now for this Lions offense. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Well, we use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 41-yard line.
They'll try the left side. It's Flowers. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5. First down, Detroit.
They'll keep it on the ground. Flowers. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
This drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Back onto the field now, the Commanders' offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Washington going to send out their punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And Detroit back in possession of the football. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. I don't know, they're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has the finger on the pulse of the team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches, just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Ford. And a quick throw here that's complete. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Shifts by him. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field. The offense on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Ford working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding 2nd half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire 2nd half.
Ball start, offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. A false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. A give left side to Robinson. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
A 1-yard loss brings up 2nd and 16 at their 48-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out, and the Lions will take over. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Flowers. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. For the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 30-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now back to throw. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Here comes the Commanders' offense back onto the field. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. Ford. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Ford. Man open right side. It's Rodgers. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. Ford. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Ford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. To throw on 2nd down. Ford. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Washington Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions 14. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on third down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
Defense.
A 4th down pass interference call.
And everyone works hard on 3rd down. That's usually the money down. Get off the field. It intensifies when it's a 4th down. You think you've got it done. You think you've completed the play. Instead, you see a flag. Pass interference gives them a new set of downs.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Ford. Flush to his... And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. It's their quarterback. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. They're going to try and run. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. Now Washington down by 16. A minute 40 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Throwing to start the drive. Ford. And Dotson, he's got it. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Ford. And he fires one incomplete.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game, and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
That'll be caught by Rodgers. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the 1st.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And once again, not much running room, if any at all.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach in a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. And the kick is good, so you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet, but until then, this game's over. So it's a win here for the Lions, and it was all thanks to the play of their veteran quarterback.
Yeah, you had to like what you saw. He was on point the whole game. Wound up going over 300 yards with 3 touchdown passes. That will definitely get the job done.
So for the Lions, they get a much-needed victory to get to 3-5 on the year, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Washington, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.